Hey there, fellow Americans. Breaking news that could put thousands of dollars in your pocket. The Senate has just passed a groundbreaking bill that could mean a $2,400 stimulus refund for millions of Americans. Wondering if you qualify and how to claim your share? Stay tuned because I'm about to break down everything you need to know about this game-changing legislation. Before we dive deep into these exciting details, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on crucial updates about stimulus payments, government benefits, and money-saving opportunities that could benefit you and your family. In a historic move that's sending shockwaves through Washington, the Senate has finally reached across party lines to pass one of the most significant stimulus packages since the height of the pandemic. This new legislation, which has been the subject of intense negotiations for months, includes a remarkable provision for a $2,400 refund that could benefit millions of American households. But what exactly does this mean for you, and how soon could you see this money in your bank account? Let's break down the specifics of this groundbreaking bill. The legislation aims to provide immediate financial relief to Americans still struggling with the economic aftermath of the pandemic and rising inflation. The $2,400 stimulus refund is designed specifically to help middle-class families and individuals who have been hit hardest by recent economic challenges. But here's the crucial question: who exactly qualifies for this payment? The eligibility criteria for this stimulus refund are notably different from previous stimulus payments. This time, the focus is on working Americans who have been actively contributing to the workforce during the past year. Single filers who earned between $40,000 and $80,000 in 2022 may be eligible for the full $2,400 refund. For married couples filing jointly, the income threshold ranges from $60,000 to $160,000. But what about those who fall outside these ranges? Don't worry, there's still hope, as partial payments will be available for those slightly above these thresholds. One of the most significant aspects of this new stimulus package is its emphasis on helping families with children. Households with dependent children under 17 may be eligible for additional support on top of the base $2,400 refund. This could mean an extra $500 per child, potentially bringing the total stimulus amount to $3,400 or more for families with 2 children. But how does this compare to previous stimulus payments, and what makes this one different? Unlike previous stimulus payments that were automatically distributed, this new refund requires a specific application process. Why did Congress implement this change? The goal is to ensure that the funds reach those who truly need them and to prevent fraudulent claims that plagued earlier stimulus programs. But don't let this deter you. The application process has been streamlined to make it as simple as possible for eligible Americans to claim their refund. To claim your stimulus refund, you'll need to visit the official government portal that's being set up specifically for this purpose. The portal is expected to go live within the next few weeks, and I'll be sure to update you as soon as it's available. You'll need to have several documents ready, including your 2022 tax return, proof of income, and documentation for any dependents you're claiming. But what happens if you haven't filed your 2022 taxes yet? Here's some good news: if you haven't filed your 2022 taxes, you can still qualify for the stimulus refund. The legislation includes a provision allowing late filers to claim their refund up to 6 months after the portal opens. However, it's crucial to file as soon as possible to avoid any delays in receiving your payment. But what about those who don't typically file taxes due to low income? The bill also includes special provisions for low-income individuals who may not typically file tax returns. If you receive Social Security benefits, SSI, SSDI, or veterans benefits, you may be automatically eligible for the stimulus refund without needing to file additional paperwork. However, it's important to verify your eligibility through the official portal once it's available. But how long will it take to receive your payment once you've submitted your application? According to Treasury Department officials, once your application is approved, you can expect to receive your stimulus refund within 2-3 weeks if you opt for direct deposit. Those choosing to receive paper checks may need to wait 4-6 weeks. But here's a crucial tip: setting up direct deposit through the portal will significantly speed up the process and ensure you get your money as quickly as possible. One question many people are asking is whether this stimulus refund will be taxable. The good news is that, like previous stimulus payments, this $2,400 refund will not be considered taxable income for federal tax purposes. However, it's always wise to consult with a tax professional about how this payment might affect your overall financial situation. But what about state taxes? The treatment of this stimulus refund may vary by state, with some states potentially considering it as taxable income. It's important to check your state's specific guidelines or consult with a local tax professional to understand how this might impact your state tax obligations. But what steps can you take now to prepare for receiving this payment? While waiting for the portal to open, there are several steps you can take to prepare. First, gather all necessary documentation, including your 2022 tax return, Social Security numbers for all family members, and proof of income. Second, ensure your banking information is up to date if you plan to receive the payment via direct deposit. But what if your financial situation has changed since 2022? The legislation includes provisions for those whose financial situations have changed significantly since 2022. If you've experienced job loss, reduced income, or other significant changes, you may be able to submit additional documentation to support your current financial status. This flexibility is designed to ensure that those who need help the most can access these funds. But what about concerns about fraud and security? The government has implemented robust security measures to protect against fraud while ensuring eligible Americans can access their stimulus refunds. The new portal will include multiple verification steps, and applicants will need to provide detailed information to confirm their identity. While these measures might seem cumbersome, they're essential for protecting taxpayer dollars and ensuring legitimate claims are processed quickly. One of the most innovative aspects of this stimulus package is its focus on long-term economic recovery. In addition to the immediate $2,400 refund, the legislation includes provisions for future economic support if certain economic indicators suggest additional help is needed. But how will this be determined, and what might future support look like? The bill establishes specific economic triggers that could activate additional support payments in the future. These triggers include unemployment rates, GDP growth, and other economic indicators. This forward-thinking approach aims to provide a safety net for Americans while promoting economic stability. But what impact will this have on the national debt? Congress has included specific funding mechanisms to offset the cost of these stimulus refunds, including closing certain tax loopholes and implementing new revenue-generating measures. This balanced approach aims to provide necessary relief while maintaining fiscal responsibility. But what does this mean for future government spending and economic policies? Looking ahead, this stimulus package could set a new precedent for how the government responds to economic challenges. The bipartisan support for this bill suggests a growing recognition of the need for targeted economic assistance during difficult times. But what can you do to make the most of this stimulus refund when it arrives? Financial experts recommend having a plan for your stimulus refund before it arrives. Consider using the funds to build an emergency savings fund, pay down high-interest debt, or invest in your future. The key is to make strategic decisions that will benefit your long-term financial health. But what if you need guidance on managing these funds? The legislation also includes funding for financial literacy programs and counseling services to help Americans make informed decisions about their stimulus refunds. These resources will be available through various government websites and community organizations. But how can you stay informed about updates and changes to the program? As this situation continues to develop, it's crucial to stay informed about any changes or updates to the stimulus program. Keep an eye on official government websites and reliable news sources for the latest information. Remember, scammers often try to take advantage of these situations, so be wary of any unsolicited contact regarding your stimulus refund. Before we wrap up, let me remind you that this information is current as of today, but details of the program may continue to evolve. The best way to stay updated is to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. I'll be providing regular updates as new information becomes available about the stimulus refund program and other financial opportunities that could benefit you and your family. Remember, while this $2,400 stimulus refund represents a significant opportunity for many Americans, it's important to approach it as part of your overall financial strategy. Take time to understand your eligibility, gather necessary documentation, and plan how to best use these funds to support your financial goals. Stay tuned for more updates, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with friends and family who might benefit from this information. Together, we can navigate these economic opportunities and make informed decisions about our financial futures. Have you started planning how you'll use your stimulus refund? Let me know in the comments below.